morning, guys. It is lunchtime. I did go up before 10 o'clock, which is really good. I was hoping to get up around 8, but it didn't really work out that way. But that's how it is. It's taken me a couple of hours to actually wake up and get ready and all of that. I'm just in pain and tired. I think I would need even more time to rest, but you know me. So instead of trying to push myself and make myself even more tired and even more painful. Am I painful? I don't know. I've been sitting in cross-stitching. I've been cross-stitching on the bears. This is the first project I'm actually doing backstitch as I go. And I actually feel I kind of like it. Before, the reason why I didn't do it before, why I did first the cross stitches and then the back stitches, is because you want to do the back stitches after the cross stitches. But also, I usually cross stitch in hand. I've done a lot of hand cross stitching for a long time, and it's not until the last like 1.5 years or something like that that I actually have used a frame. And now when you use a frame, it kind of makes more sense to actually do the back stitch as I go. So I actually do more cross stitches than I'm thinking about doing back stitches, so that I have like this much or something that won't be back stitched but will be shown in the next frame, so that I can continue. Like when I move the frame, still see that part, so I can back stitches when I finish that piece of the frame. So it's how I work. Right now, this morning, I've just finished the mama bear to be able... I have a little bit more stitches on one of her paws, but it's so close to the edge, so it's harder to stitch there. So I thought that I wait with that paw until I've gotten to when I move my frame, basically. Because I know that I have enough space to keep that paw inside the frame and then just finish off the last bear, and then this is done. So almost finished with this time around. I need to do the back stitching, but first we need to go and shop, and then I have some videos to edit. So that is kind of the plan for today. Shopping for food and editing. Yeah, I live a very exciting life. But yeah, good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. So guys, I got home. We had our sort of breakfast lunch. I hadn't eaten anything. And I've edited a video that I really needed to get edited today because I have a deadline for this one. But it's kind of fun. I got it edited, and right now it's not completely edited. I need to do like voiceover and stuff, but I got it within the time I was allowed to have it, which is like, yes! So I'm gonna do my voiceover and see if I have enough clips for everything, or if something is more than I was thinking about. Such things like that. And yeah, that is what has been going on. Now we're going out again, because I've been wanting to have like a tablecloth. I have no clue what you would call them in English, but they are like, we call them wax cloths, but I'm not sure that it's actually wax. It's actually like plastic. So it's a plastic tablecloth. You can get them in so many different shapes and forms, but the reason is that I want to be able to dye without destroying Christopher's grandma's table, which is our kitchen table. So we're gonna go out and buy that together with a lamp for our oven, because the one we bought was the wrong size, or the wrong one. But that was what we're doing now. So we're going out again, but it's good because my doctor says that I need to move around more. I'm not a very fully sedative person, because I do need to go to the bathroom all the time, so I do move, but I need to have longer walks. So I'm going to Moose, and we're going to get those things. And then I am going to dye some fabrics, because I really need to dye fabrics. Apparently, voiceovers isn't the only thing I have a hard time talking today. Yeah, It is evening. I am soon going to head to bed, but not just now, in an hour or two. I have been working. I actually earn a little bit of money doing what I've done this time. I can tell you now, I can tell the world, I had the huge opportunity to do a video for MFT. My favorite things, stamps. I really love their stamps, and like, I think starting this year, I've been looking at their stuff for a long time. However, postage is hilariously expensive, but it is now that kind of USPS have pushed up their costs for shipping. Shipping is actually hilarious expensive whenever you buy from the States, whatever you buy from the States. But I want these supplies, and I can only get them from them or from other companies that sells them, like Simon's Stamp. I think Ellen Hudson sells them too. But buying them directly from MFT means that I get them at the release. So I started to buy things, and I joined their Facebook groups and stuff because I thought it would be fun. And then I saw on their Facebook group that they were looking for a new video creator for their company. So I applied for that. I didn't get a job. I don't know what I would have done if I got the job, because I already have a full-time job. It would have been a lot of work. But I applied for it. I might have changed some things in my life depending on how much it would have been paid. But anyway, I didn't get it. However, they did really like my videos, so I got a guest video designer, video girl spot on a week. No, on one day. It's one video, but it's one more video than before. So I have been working with this, and I've been working for this for the past, I think, 3 weeks. And it's not a continuous work. It's not like you sitting there and like working 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's nothing like that. It's more like, okay, I'm going through their store, trying to figure out what I would do. I had a prompt that I was working from, so I kind of had to figure out what did I want to do, how did I want to do it, what was it I'm going to do. And I kind of realizing now, I kind of got it very differently depending on how they usually do things. I think so. They usually they have very clean and simple designs, and mine is so colorful. It's gonna be awesome. But the video won't be up on my channel. It is a MFT only video, so if you want to see my cardigan video, you will see it on their blog and on their YouTube channel. I will, however, do a little blog post and a little bit of Instagram shout out, but you won't get the whole image. You will just get a little bit of a sneak peek. But yeah, so that is what I've been doing, and I've been doing it today, and it's really scary. I've been doing craft videos for my channel since, I think I started 2012, but I didn't really get into it until 2013 or something like that. I really starting to do it more on a regular basis. But when you do it for your own channels, I'm evolving all the time, and you can see that from my first videos to the videos now, that I've been evolving a lot, both in quality of the video, but the way I edit, how I handle things. I didn't do voiceover before and all of that. But when it comes to this, making a video for another channel, I get all flustered, and it's very scary. I had a prompt, I had a certain length of a video, which for me was very scary also, because I had to keep myself within a certain amount of time, and I usually pass that time with all of my videos. Yeah, so I had to try to fix that. I know how they make the videos on MFT, but at the same time I wanted to do it a little bit like I do them, because I like to take you from start to finish, a full process card, and you will see the full card when I put it together, and not just the detail and then a finished card, because I want to show everything. I like to speed up my clips, and I like to have a voiceover over them, but still, when I speed up my clips for like coloring, I speed up a coloring that might be, I think I maxed it out at 2 hours. One of the bigger cards that I made for one of the Make It Craft images was actually, I think it was 2 hours long, and I had to speed it up. And it's hard now when you speed up things, you don't know how much time you need to do stuff, and yeah. But it was fun, and on the 10th of March the video goes live. So yeah. Now I'm going to go out and sit and see if I can finish the backstitching for this part and move my frame. It is time for me to head to bed. I am going to show you what I've done today, and then we're gonna just say goodnight. So here is the bears. Yes, I have done the outline of the heart a little bit here, also outlined these frilly things and this a little bit there and on the head. So I'm having a little bit on the head left, also have some here and that paw and that little paw. And when I've done that outlining, I will move my frame. So that is the plan. I'm hoping that this will be the last time I pick her up, that I will have time to finish all of the bears completely, and yeah, that they're finished. She hasn't been the most fun to stitch, I can say that, and I don't know why. I think it is because very simple. I've been looking on these bears for a long time. The first bear that I made was Teddy on a quilt, and it was for my mom. And when I was looking at these, I was looking at a couple other bears. This was one of them, but it was one of those that I said, yeah, I'm not sure that I really like the design, but it's the bears. And I had kind of sort of put it on my list, but kind of tentatively maybe buy it sometime. And then I ended up buying it, or when I went up and bought it, this is like 2 years ago, when I went up and bought it, this was the first one I found. And I'm like, yeah, that was the one, right? And I bought it. And then I have been stitching it, and it's like, it's not the right one, and it's not, I think it's not one of those things that it wasn't the design I was after. There is another one with a whole bunch of teddies on a stool, which I really, really like. I think that is the other one. It's not the quilt one, it's another one. So I am going to finish this off, and then hopefully that one will be the next dimension I buy. But we'll see. Right now I'm heading to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.